The Agriculture Department is considering insurance for livestock producers as the African swine fever spreads to more provinces. A big-time oil price hike will greet motorists right after the long Holy Week break. Pagasa is monitoring a low-pressure area which could develop into the country's first tropical cyclone this year. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Sean Yao. The Bureau of Animal Industry sounded the alarm over the African swine fever as it spreads to 54 provinces. The Philippine Star cited the latest data from the BAI, which shows that ASF has been detected in 460 municipalities across the country, with only 20 provinces free from the virus. Agriculture Assistant Secretary Rex Estoperez earlier said that ASF has become a matter of national concern and that President Bongbong Marcos is fully aware of the outbreak's extent. The DA is reaching out to local government units to harmonize measures against the further spread of ASF.
Pinapa-intensify din po ang pakikipagtulungan with PCIC, no? Ito po kasi yung ating Philippine Crop Insurance Corporation kung saan po ang ating mga magbababoy ay pwede pong mag-claim ng insurance. Aside from that, of course, is to find other areas na hindi po tinamaan ng ASF and also find a way to improve the supply in those protected areas.
And 7 people were killed in Rizal after a fire broke out on Black Saturday, April 8. One survivor even had a phone call with his wife and young daughter just minutes before they died in the blaze. This report from Dave Abuel.
Roland Javier almost fainted after seeing his wife and daughter's bodies being retrieved from their house. They were among those burned in a fire incident in Taytay, Rizal on the evening of Black Saturday. A total of 7 bodies were recovered, including Roland's wife, Maria Cristina Javier, and their 2-year-old daughter, Martina Rolaine. Roland said that he was at work when he had a phone conversation with his wife while their house was on fire.
Unang narinig ko lang nung tumawag siya sa akin, tumitili lang. Susunog na kami, yun lang. Hindi ko na maintindihan kasi yung takbo ko talaga as in talagang sobrang tuloy ng takbo kung pauwi lang.
Roland thought his wife and child managed to escape.
May hope pa rin ako na mahanap ko sila sa labas. Yung harapan pa lang parang sobrang lakas na ng apoy talaga. Iniisip ko na lang kasi na yung gina ko nakalabas.
Roland said his daughter had sweet messages for him during a phone call just hours before the blaze.
Bago pa siya mangyari yun, tumawag pa yan ako, sabi sa akin, "Tatay, I love you." Yun, tapos sabi, "Uwi ka na." Yun nga, sabi ko, uwi na talaga ako. Nag-stay lang sa Santa Lucia ng konti kasi papagas ako.
Also killed in the blaze were Roland's mother-in-law, Lilia Macaranas, his sister-in-law, Carla Hernandez, Carla's husband, Joey Hernandez, and their 12-year-old son, John Kazin. The 7th body was a neighbor, Jeline Sabaybay. A resident said that they warned Roland's family about the fire and even knocked on their door multiple times, but nobody answered back.
Sinigasigawan noon na asawa ko yung sa kabila. Nagsisigaw na yung asawa ko kasi may apoy na rito. Hindi ho nila madinig kasi sarado yung bahay nila, naka-aircon.
According to the Bureau of Fire Protection, it's possible that the fatalities were trapped while the house was on fire.
Kung ma-assess nyo po yung area, initially po kasi medyo iskinita po yung papasok po. Natagpuan namin po ang mga biktima sa pinakadulong bahay po sa sulok po ng iskinita. Ngayon po, nung maganap po ang sunog, sa bungad po na bahay ay dun po nagmula yung apoy. Malakas na po siya dahil yari po sa light materials po, karamihan po ng mga bahay dito. Nahirapan pong lumabas ang ating mga biktima dahil natrap na po sila dun sa likod.
The fire reached third alarm. The Fire Bureau said that their trucks had a hard time reaching the location due to narrow streets in the area.
Mabilis po ang alarma, sir. Nahirapan pong pumasok ang ating malalaking truck dahil po sa sikip po ng mga kalsada papunta dun sa area. Meron pong isa po na nagsuffer po ng first degree burn sa likod po niya.
The incident lasted for more than an hour and was declared fire out past 11 in the evening. Estimated cost of damage was at 1.5 million pesos, while the cause of the incident is still being investigated. Reporting for News 5, Dave Abuel, We Are One News.
Heads up, motorists. A big-time oil price hike will take effect tomorrow, April 11, Tuesday. Gasoline will be more expensive by 2 pesos and 60 centavos per liter. On the other hand, diesel will be pricier by 1 peso and 70 centavos a liter. This is the second consecutive week of increases for both gas and diesel. Recall that last week, Saudi Arabia and other OPEC Plus producers announced oil production cuts amounting to some 1 million barrels per day. We're bringing you more stories after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. On One News Now, I'm Sean Yao. A low-pressure area is now inside the Philippine Area of Responsibility. This LPA was last spotted some 890 kilometers east of Visayas. Pag-asa warns that this could develop into a tropical depression in the next 48 hours. The LPA is also bringing light to moderate with at times heavy rains over the eastern Visayas and the Caraga region.
Ang taya natin, kahit hindi siya maging isang ganap na bagyo, maaari kasi itong mag-move papunta sa kanluran, and then for tomorrow, maaari na niyang maapektuhan yung bahagi ng Bicol region, and then at around April 13, pwede natin niya maapektuhan yung ilang bahagi sa may areas ng Southern Luzon, mostly pwede sa may Calabarzon, and also ilang parts ng Metro Manila din po.
And in sports, the Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings drew first blood against the TNT Tropang Giga after taking Game 1 of the PBA Governors Cup Finals. Marty Bautista with the details.
And Brownlee. Oh, Brownlee, 14. First quarter point.
The Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings were in the driver's seat from midway through the first quarter in Game 1 of their PBA Governors Cup Finals showdown against the TNT Tropang Giga. Ginebra led most of the game, although TNT kept hanging around and kept the game interesting through little spurts in the second and third.
Baseline settles for the mid-range jumper. What a confident stroke from Calvin.
But by the fourth, Ginebra was able to up the advantage to 18 points to keep TNT away for good. Final score, 102-90 in favor of the Kings. Justin Brownlee was the top scorer for Ginebra with 31 points, which came along with 12 rebounds and 2 blocks. Jamie Malonzo backstopped him with 21 points, while Scotty Thompson was all over the place as usual with 10 points, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists. Ginebra head coach Tim Cohn was surprised with his team's sharpness, especially after coming off a 10-day break.
I was not 100% sure we were going to play good tonight, but guys came out, and they came out really fired up to start the game, I thought, and it set a good tone in the beginning of the game, and I was kind of surprised, to be honest with you, and then they were just able to carry the fight all the way through for 48 minutes.
Meanwhile, Rondé Hollis Jefferson was stellar in his PBA Finals debut with 30 points and 20 rebounds. Mikey Williams backed him up with 23 points. Game 2 of the Finals will be on Wednesday, April 12, 5:45 p.m. at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. You can also catch the games live on TV5 and One Sports. For News 5, Marty Bautista, we are One News.
One News Now will be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News. All sides, all the time.